So, I want to show you guys my pizzeria. Hopefully make some other stuff with you guys on camera today. I know it's a bit different to Fun Times at Homers, but I have tried to record some, but I need some help and I need some advice. So, that's why that's being held off. Anyway, so, these little side tables here are just for, like, display. A little bit of, like, you know, you can sit here if you want. Like, McDonald's have got side tables, yeah? So, not really for display, but, you know, I know the pizzas are, kind of. Because we got some pizza on the tables here, which are technically for display, if you think about it. So, that's this. And then, we've got some posters, we've got some banners, we've got some bunting. You know, we've got a cutout here, which I forgot to mention. Don't mind these really random people popping in and out and keep coming out of each other. I've got no idea what that's about. So I also have an open and closed sign. And these here, and also a little foxy cutout, because I made Pirates Cove. And I decided to use Captain Foxy for this one, because this is my pizzeria, first of all, and second of all, I believe that Captain Foxy is the best version of original Foxy. There's no changing my mind. I love the OG Foxy from FNaF 1, but, if you think, like, that you disagree with me, that's fine. But I'm just saying, lately, this is my favourite version of Foxy. So, that's why I've got him there. We've got a load of pizza decorations in here, just to make it look a little more decorated, because without those pizza decorations, it didn't look so good. So, you know, I tried to add some more life into it. I'm not sure whether to... I might add a couple of posters, but I wasn't sure whether to add them yet or not. And then, if we go in here, this is the bathroom. I think it's cool that you can open the stalls and close them, but I've got one that's like out of order here, which is why that one's open and cannot be closed. Why is that? Okay, well, my idea was that, you know, a couple of them were closed, but it turns out I might have messed it up a little bit. Right, what's next? Okay, we're going to go this way. I decided to put Fruit Punch Clan down because, nice little decoration. You know, people who are in here can come get their fruit juice. And here's some presents here for more decoration. Some neat little tiles here with confetti on them, and some balloons. And then if you look up, it says parts and service. That is because it is literally parts and service. So, we've got Mr. Hugs, which I didn't realise he moved. I didn't see him before. Oh my god, he's so silly, look at him. Right, my favourite Trash in the Gang member is actually Mr. Hugs, don't judge me. We've got extra Spring Bonnie and Fredbear suits in the corners. We've got a Plush Trap Chaser as well, that was out of, like, an out-of-order kind of thing. And then we've also got Parts and Service Freddy and Parts and Service Bonnie, just to, like, give it that extra effect that, you know, these guys are out of order, being worked on or whatever. A couple of wires above us, some chains, some danglies, you know, nice little neat light bulb there. And we've also got a nice little Golden Freddy poster, which is absolutely terrifying. Oh, we've also got this Freddy poster. So yeah, that's the parts and service area, and that's Pirates Cove over there. you can, like, if you didn't want to, like, go into Pirate's Cove, you can just look through the window here. Or, like, maybe if it's closed, say it's closed, you can just look in like that, and it'll, you know. But I want to keep it open because, you know. Oh, watch this. What's that about? You'll see the particle, like the reason for the particles later. So, here is the main stage, and these are the seats. So, I wanted to give a little bit of a Pizzeria sim effect to my main stage. Oh yeah, we'll get into there as well in a few minutes. So I decided I wanted my main characters to be Candy, Pop Goes, and Lolbit because, first of all, you know, the Fangame characters, Candy and Pop Goes, are my favourite characters, from the Fazbear Fanverse Initiative. And also, I don't feel like those characters get talked about enough as itself in a fan game. Or, you know what I mean, don't you guys? Like, as in, they don't get talked about enough. The fan games don't get talked about enough. And then, well, a bit because never seen them on stage, and it just looks cool, so I might as well. And here's the office. You can, obviously there's a random ball pit here, and you get a little bit of a more inward vision, so I'm going to get out of that because it feels so wrong. But if you saw, I think the balls move, and then, you just jump out. Here's the puppet mask. You've got, a foxy paper pal. You've got lights. You've got tubes. You've got a flipping Celebrate poster. You've got FNaF 3 box. This is the stage. Not the stage. This is the main bit of the office, the desk. And I also wanted to give it some glow, so I got these in here as well, and a pin board with these lockers here, which, that is so cool. You can actually put that in here. Wow, that's amazing. You know what? Let's just keep a couple of bits in here, because it's not, like, great to keep filling my inventory up. We'll keep this on us though, the Faz wrench. It's really important. Let's just put all of this in here to just, collect it, gather it up a bit. Why can I hear meowing? Is there a cat outside and I'm just really unaware? So I have no idea, but you can open these lockers, which is amazing. Oh yeah, you can also, there's also a Faz bin, which is meant to delete things. So that gets rid of that. And then there's a little mini, I didn't even mention this. This is a vending machine. I love it. It's just a little, a nice little addition. So that's all of that. You've got the, whatever this is called again. I've forgotten what it's called. Pinball swivel hands looking thing. Yeah, you guys know what I'm on about. At least you should do. Soon something really cool is gonna happen. So if I jump, it's because I've not realised. So, although I think I made a couple of these guys into statues. What the hell is that? What are you doing up there? You know what? Yeah, get him, zombie. Get him. Get him. Yes! Oh! No! The zombies ended up in my flipping... Oh. You know what? Thank you, Mr. Zombie. However, today is not your day. Wait, what? Oh! Today is not your day because you've just been stabbed with a knife. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do this. But this is so that I can focus. I'm sorry. Right. So, what? Trust me, that one will, thank you. Anyway, as I was trying to speak, I wanted to do something really cool, so I added a back alley, which, okay, it's a bit elevated. I had to make it, like, really, you know, really weird, really awkwardly. But you know what, just ignore that there's a giant gap underneath it. I placed a lefty statue here, and I don't actually remember if all of these are statues or not. They must be, because they've not gotten up yet. Right, we'll find out soon. We'll find out. Trust me. It might be that it's halfway through the night and I just don't remember. Loads of detail, once again, you know. Lefty, which, by the way, Lefty is one of my favourite versions of the puppets. Or Freddy. You know, it's up to you guys. Personally, technically, if the marionette possesses this guy, he is technically some kind of form of either a rock star or the puppets. Change my mind. You know, we've got these neat little trash cans that you can throw away, you know, your shedazzle with. So you can do that. And then, that means I should be able to throw away my stuff in the locker. Anyway, we've also got Milk and Freddy here. It's a pile of spaghetti. And we've also got, you know, Scrap Baby and Scrap Trap, if any of you guys are familiar to them. So, that's all of the back alley, really. I tried to make it look as dumpy as possible. Like, I tried to make it look like you do not want to be down here, like, ugh. Like, this place gives me the chills kind of ordeal. And of course you want to make this bit, like, the inside look really neat, really nice. You know, where kids want to be. And then, we've also got an arcade over here. So, this is the bit that I was talking about when I was stood all the way over there. So what's cool is you can get some nice arcade signs where it's like neon. Here we go, here's the cool thing that happens. Your characters move at night, and if you've got the phantoms, they pop up as well, which is why there was some sprinkly bits or whatever around a little bit. So that's pretty cool. For some reason Captain Foxy is just there. Oh no, don't question him. I also got Phantom Foxy and Phantom Freddy. So, you know, puppets over there.
I wanted to record a message for you to help you get
What's
settled
that?
in on your first night.
Is that coming from you?
I actually work in that.
It's coming from you! That's lovely. I didn't even realise that could happen. Try to ignore him. So, what I don't know is that you can, like, shoot a couple of hoops with one of the basketballs here, if you've put this one down, that is. So, this is a little arcade play of basketball. Of course, you just right-click and boom, score! You've also got this here, which is a Foxy play machine. You've got that arcade game from Into the Pit. I've forgotten what it was called. And you've also got a pinball machine, you know, some more play machines. You've got some of the arcades, like one of the arcade games from Pizza Sim. And we've also got Princess Quest here, which, by the way, the art for this is amazing. I hope you guys like these little neat decorations as well all around it. This is the coolest part of my pizzeria, in my opinion. You know, you've got this here. What's that? What? I think it's meant to say, like, oh my god, rigged or something, I don't know. Yeah, it must be saying that it's rigged. Anyway, so, claw machine, great. I think this is a Pizzeria Simulator play machine. A couple more of the same ones from over there. And that Into the Pit one as well. And we've also got another little claw machine here. So, right, okay. So, these guys were not statues, but the other two are. Oh no, they're all statues, and I forgot about it. Wow. Not all statues, they're all the actual, like, the real deal. I love the way that Mop and Freddy walks. Do it again. Do it again. Yes, boy! Look at him. He's so silly. Phantom Freddy, did you have to get in my way? Okay, so... I'm so sorry, I've got to get to this guy. So, there is a phone guy spawn egg, and I wanted to add phone guy, so that there's at least some kind of management-looking guy in here, at least. We've got the arcade, like, prize corner here. You know, loads of plushies. A couple of plushies at the front as well. You know, a couple of the counters here from Help Wanted. You've also got a little LED light for the stage. Because I just thought, well, we can't leave our good buddy the puppet waiting. Or, like, hanging, you know. Guys, you gotta go back to your stages now. So that's all of this, you know, loads of presents around the puppet. Which is all good. And then, let's go in here and shut the door. This is, I think, the only statue I have in the entire pizzeria. So, this is the kitchen. The reason I put Chica in here is because, again, I wanted some kind of thing to, like, for display, kind of. So, that's why she's here. And also, like, some gas canisters. And we've got a plushie here for randomness. Here's a little fan here, you can turn it on and off, but I like to keep it on because it drives me crazy when I turn it off. You know, you've got sinks, or whatever you want to call these. You've got a couple of cookers, etc, etc. You know, some shelves that I thought would look great in the kitchen. And we've also got some of the dangling stars as well. Oh yeah, and then there's a couple more gas canisters here. So now, it's gone back to night time. Right, I get it. You are mourning your daughter, phone guy, but you need to come away. Do you want to go in there? Is that what this is? What? Then why did you put... Anyway. So... You know what, I'll just keep it open just in case he decides to stop being a div. He looks like he's mourning the loss of his daughter. I'm not surprised if he is. Yeah, that's the entire the entire pizzeria. So, I also added, I think, anyway, a couple of bits out here I wanted to give like some kind of hint towards FNaF World and UCN. So I've got Old Man Consequences here with Golden Freddy like in the water. It's a hint of when you are presumably Golden Freddy in UCN when you get the chance to go to Old Man Consequences, and presumably you basically drown yourself and then the game stops, like it crashes. So that's why this is here as a cute little nod to that, because Scrap Trap and everything's in there. These guys are statues. These are the only statues outside, I believe, that I have. And then, what this is meant to be is the dead children letting go. And the reason why I chose the blacklight versions is because, like, it's saying fun, like, we are happy. Like the colours, they're nice, vibrant, bright colours. So that's why I used these, because it's almost like the children would be happy that they're finally free, because Cassidy, let go of her demons, leave the demon to his demons, rest your own soul. So it meant that, don't ask what that was if you guys heard that through the microphone. Anyway, that's what, so that, it's sort of like a little nod of like, the spirits all letting go, finally being free, that kind of thing. Yeah, let me go back to freaking start over here. That was my first birthrights pizzeria. I thought I've been thinking about maybe adding some more decoration outside, but I don't think there really is anything we can do other than some trash to make it look old out here. We could make a little car park out here, I guess. But I don't know, like, how we would do that, with what, because it's all slanted and stuff. So, that's why I'm not sure as if I want to make anything in terms of that right now. We are by a village, so I don't know, maybe something we might look, we'll think of something. I might build a Foxy like pirate ship specifically for Foxy in the next video, and put nothing but Foxys on that pirate ship. So, let me have a think. That's going to be it for today's video, because we are now at time. And I don't want to make this too long than it already is. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to support me on my journey of trying to get 1,000 subscribers this year, please leave a like, subscribe specifically, and click the notification button, because I am trying to play more fan games and put more effort in this year. I want to lock in, and it'd be so great to get that. Getting 1,000 subs would mean a lot to me. And I'm trying to think of other ways that you guys might want to support me. So, see you all on the glitch side.